Alright guys, we're going to have a look at section 2 here. It tells us that question 3a, it said the coordinates for the center of a circle is 2, 1. So guys, I love when you draw a sketch. Draw a little circle, doop doop, and tell us that the center of the circle is 2, 1. That's the center of the circle. And then they tell us that, and the coordinates of the point on its circumference is 3, 3. So this right here is 3, 3, 3, 3. And then they ask us determine the equation of the circle. So guys, remember the equation of a circle is always in this form. The equation of a circle is x minus a squared plus y minus b squared equal r squared. So first thing we need to do is find the radius. So let's find the radius. To find the radius, guys, the radius is going to be equal to the square root of, it is x2 minus x1, 3 minus 2 square plus y2 minus y1, that's 3 minus 1 square. We work that out, the radius is, that's 1, 2 square is 4. Put that in the calculator, you get root 5, that's the radius. The center is 2, 1, so the equation of the circle is x minus 2 square plus y minus 1 square equal to r square. If r is root 5, then r square is 5. So guys, this is the equation of the circle. But oh no guys, oh no. Look at that. That's not the form that they want it to be in. They want it to be in the general form. So what do we need to do? We need to expand out this right here. So what we're going to get is x squared, first term squared, minus twice the product of the 2, plus second term squared, plus first term squared, minus twice the product of the 2, plus second term squared, which equals 5. So guys, group the square term first, x squared plus y squared. This becomes minus 4x minus 2y. Now guys, 4 plus 1 is 5 equal 5. But guys, if you bring over this 5 over here, that becomes 0. So we get x squared plus y squared minus 4x minus 2y equals 0. That's the 4 marks. That's the answer. Hope we all got that 4 marks. Nice. That's part 1. Part 2 says we need to find the x and y axis intercepts. Determine the coordinates of the 3 points of intersection. So guys, what they're telling you is this circle here, so this is not going to be perfect, guys, but maybe I'm just going to draw the x and y axis. I'm just speculating based on the numbers. Looking at this, maybe it looks something like this. Alright, and what they're telling you, this is an x-axis. This right here is the x-intercept, y-intercept. Those are the 3 intercepts, these 3 points. So let us go ahead and find the intercepts. Let's start with the x-intercept. So guys, what you're going to tell them for part 2 is for x-intercept. What do you know about x-intercept? Y equals 0. For x-intercept, y equal to 0. So put y as 0 here, that becomes x squared plus y 0 minus 4x. Put y again as 0, so minus 2 times 0 equals 0. So what that end up become is x squared plus minus 4x, equals 0. So we can factorize x times x minus 4. So guys, we end up getting that the two intercepts are from this, we get x equals 0 and x equals 4. So guys, the two intercepts are 0, 0 and 4, 0. Those are the x-intercepts. Now, once you get the x-intercepts, let's go on and find the y-intercepts. So 4y-intercepts. Oh guys, look on the sketch. Yo, my sketch body now. Breathe. This is 0, 0. 2, 3, 4. This is 4, 0. So based on the sketch, y-intercept look like, this look like 3. Go check if I'm right. This look like 0, 3. Yo, it's bad. So now, for y-intercept, x is 0. So guys, for the y-intercept, x is 0. So put x as 0 now. 0 squared plus y squared minus 4 times 0 is 0 minus 2y equals 0. So we get y squared minus 2y equals 0. So the y-intercepts are, factor it out, that's y minus 2 equals 0. So that gives us y equals 0 or y equals 2. So the two y-intercepts, guys, are 0, 0 and that's 0, 2. So the x is 0. Now, you're probably wondering, I said, sir, they said 3 points, I will get 4 points. No, it is actually 3 points because 0, 0 and 0, 0 is still 1 point. This is 1 point. Since both of them is at the origin, this is 1 point. So it's both the x-intercept and the y-intercept. So these are the y-intercepts, 0, 0, 0, 2. These are the x-intercepts, 0, 0, and 4, 0. That's it, guys. For each one of them, you get a mark. That's how you get the mark. It's 3, 4 mark. Yeah, for each one, you get your mark. That's it. Boom, 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 boom. Next. Alright, now guys, part 3 says determine the equation of the tangent to the circle at 3, 3. They want the tangent. This is what they're asking you for. Look, that line right there, you can call that line T. Call that line T. So before we can find the tangent, first thing we need is the normal. So first thing, guys, is the gradient of the normal. This is the normal, let's call it N. The gradient of the normal is y2 minus y1 over x2. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So the normal has a gradient of 2. But if the normal has a gradient of 2, 3 minus 1 is 2, guys. Then the gradient of the tangent is going to be negative 1 over 2, because the gradient of the tangent is minus 1 over the gradient of the normal. So since this is the gradient of the tangent, guys, then the equation of the tangent is going to be now, so this is part 3. So the equation of tangent is then given by y minus the y value 3 equal the gradient negative a half in bracket x minus 3. Simplifying, guys, we get y minus 3 is negative a half x plus 9. Minus and minus become plus, so that's plus 3 over 2. We can bring over the 3 over there. So y is equal to negative a half x plus 9 over 2. That's your answer. This is a tangent, guys. That's it. That's a tangent. Nice. Alright, guys, the next part says the position vectors of 2 points P and Q relative to the origin are given by, they tell us vector OP is 2, negative 3, and they tell us vector OQ is negative 4, 1. Now it says determine the unit vector of vector PQ. Now guys, what unit vector? How do we do that? Remember unit vector formula? Unit vector PQ, guys, is equal. Oh, unit vector, you put a hat on top of the vector. This means unit vector. Unit vector of PQ is 1 over the magnitude of vector PQ multiplied by vector PQ itself. 1 over the magnitude of PQ times vector PQ itself. And so, guys, first thing we need to do is find vector PQ. Go do it over here, so. Do it in a different color. Show them so we have skills. So vector PQ, guys, remember vector PQ is OQ minus OP. That's vector PQ. So vector PQ is going to be OQ is negative 4, 1 minus vector OP 2 minus 3. So vector PQ is negative 4 minus 2 is negative 6. 1 minus negative 3 is plus 4. So guys, that's vector PQ. Nice. Now the next thing we need is the magnitude of PQ. Remember, the magnitude of a vector is equal to the square root of the x component square plus the y component square. And so the magnitude of vector PQ is going to be 36 plus 16 square rooted. That's the square root of 52. That's the magnitude of vector PQ. But guys, they said in its simplest form. Simplest form means you simplify. You simplify. So if we simplify this, we know that 52 is 4 times 13. So this right here is the square root of 4 times the square root of 13. And the square root of 4 is 2. So that's the magnitude of PQ, 2 root 13. Now that, guys, we have the side working over there. Now we can find the unit vector. So the unit vector now, guys, is just 1 over the magnitude, 1 over 2 root 13, multiplied by vector PQ, which is negative 6, 4. Now guys, you have to simplify. Now, negative 6 times this. Now when you multiply it in, this times this becomes negative 6 over 2 root 13. Then down here so becomes 4 over 2 root 13. This becomes negative 6 over 2 is minus 3 over root 13. Then this becomes 4 over 2 is 2 over root 13. That's the unit vector of PQ. Now guys, I like to write my answer in IJ form. I like to leave it like this. Unit vector is equal to, in IJ form, it is negative 3 over root 13 I plus 2 over root 13 J. I just like to leave it in IJ form. That's it, guys. Very easy. Nice. That's your unit vector. Alright, guys. Part C, it says, given that cos of m is 24 over 25, cos m is 24 over 25, automatically, I can see that this is a triangle, guys. Look at that, guys. It's a triangle where this is the angle M, The adjacent is 24. The opposite is 7. Hypotenuse is 25. You probably say, oh, we just look when it and know says 7. Oh, we know say the opposite is 7. Guys, there's some popular triangle that always come. So always know what. These are the popular triangles. It's good to know them. Popular triangles. 3, 4, 5 triangle. So the adjacent is 4, the opposite is 3, the hypotenuse is 5. Another popular one is the 20, 21, 29. So you can check it out in the calculator. 20 square plus 21 square give 29 square. Another popular triangle is the 6, 8, 10. It is really a multiple of this one. Another popular triangle is 5, 12, 13. And finally, the next popular triangle is 8, 15, 17. So guys, you can always know them. These are popular triangles. So this number square plus this number square give this number square. 20 square plus 21 square give 29 square. 6 square plus 8 square give 10 square. 5 square plus 12 square give 13 square. 8 square plus 15 square give 17 square. And finally, 7 square plus 24 square give 25 square. So the last one is the 7, 24, 25. Now this has absolutely nothing to do with the question. I just wanted to share that burning knowledge that you can know all of this, guys. Those are popular triangles that come on math exams. At least in the Caribbean region. I'm not sure about the UK, the US, in Asia. These are for the Caribbean regions. These are the popular ones in the Caribbean. Alright, so remember guys, I am well-rounded in CSEC, meaning Caribbean region. I don't know about any other paper that you do, SAT, ACT. This is what I know about CSEC. These are the ones that always come. And so we have 7, 24, 25, that is cos m. And they say determine the tan of 2m. Now guys, there are two ways you can do this. The tan of 2m, remember tan 2m is what? 2 tan m over, this is 2 tan m over 1 minus tan square m. So all we need is tan m. Now guys, if cos m is this, tan m is opposite 7 over adjacent 24. Yeah? So therefore guys, tan 2m is equal to 2 tan m, 2 over 7 over 24, divided by 1 minus tan square m. So that's 7 over 24 square. So now guys, what we get is tan 2m is equal to 2 times 7 is 14, divided by 1 minus 7 square is 49. Alright, 24 square is what? 24 square. Alright, that's how it go off there. 24 square, 576. I usually know these things now. Usually know 20 square, 21 square, 22 square. But it's off now. This is 576. So guys, let us put all of this in our calculator now. You can put all of this in a calculator, guys. If you have difficulties using a calculator, just do it like this then. Put in the numerator part first. Put the numerator part first and see what you get. Tan 2m is. Then work out the denominator part. The denominator part, 1 minus 49 over 576. The denominator part is 527 over 576. And the numerator part is 14 over 24 with 7 over 12. Then you put all of this in the calculator now. 7 over 12, put a bracket around it, then divide it by 527 over 576. So see it here guys, we get, this is the final answer. Then we'll just put it right here. So tan 2m, this is the final answer. Bring it up here. Tan 2m is 336 over 527. That's the answer. That's tan 2m. Nice. So guys, there's another way you could have done this question. What if you're lazy? Nothing is wrong with being lazy, as long as you're still doing the question. Now look at this, guys. If cos m is 24 over 25, then that means that m must be equal to cos inverse of 24 over 25. That is going to be m. Now guys, if this is m, then that means that tan 2m is equal to the tan of 2 times in bracket what is m, and m is cos inverse of 24 over 25. Guys, you can put all of this in a calculator one time. The calculator is smart. You can put in a calculator cos inverse 24 over 25, multiply it by 2, take the tan of that, and you get your answer. Yeah, we'll get the same answer, 336 over 527. So guys, you can do it. You can do it this way. This is an OR method. OR. So you can do it the long way. You can just do it this way and get your 4 marks. Easy. So, alright guys. Stay tuned for section 3. Well, section 2 finish? Yeah, section 2 finished. So stay tuned for section 3.